and they're like, wait a minute, they just like, cheated our boy like that. Like maybe we need to jump in this and we need to make this like a 3-on-3 type thing.
That seems just too pieced together. Like that seems forced because until you really recognize, excuse me, who Finn and Gallows and Anderson was, if you don't already know prior to, it's just going to seem thrown together that all of a sudden Gallows and Anderson is going to jump Roman Reigns on behalf of Finn Balor.
Interfere in the match.
But I'm saying that the only way, alright, see, this is why I feel it's more believable. Because The Miz is the only actual 3-man faction. No matter how sorry they are, regardless of that. But I'm saying that's going to be the only segue to bring back the Shield. And now we have 2 3-man factions, which can be like, hey, now let's introduce the fact that, well, we were actually a 3-man faction, because just randomly throwing in Gallows and Anderson on to jump on Roman Reigns.
They've already jumped in before. They have history with Reigns.
I know, but to the smart fans, that's the only way it's going to make sense. But
Gallows and Anderson are like those people that WWE used just to throw them in there and let them beat them.
True.
Because they did that with AJ Styles. And remember when it was the Usos and Reigns versus Styles and Gallows and Anderson. And then, I mean, you saw a couple weeks ago when they made him and John Cena tag up against them. Okay. So they don't like Roman Reigns to begin with.
True.
They have some history against Reigns. So it's just like,
I guess
my boy Finn here. Like, I'm sick of this Roman Reigns guy. Every time you hear about you, like, build it like that. Like, I'm sick of him. Finn, you're supposed to be the one that's supposed to be pushed. You were the one who's supposed to be the Universal Championship. You never lost your belt. You should be the main person.
True.
We're going to help him do that.
Okay.
Let's help him beat Roman Reigns.
Okay.
Take the IC title from Reigns. And then Rollins and Ambrose already don't like Gallows and Anderson because they were already intertwined in that little tag team trio thing they had going on. And then just run it like that.
Okay, I like that.
They have Gallows and Anderson feud with Seth and Dean for the tag titles, and then you have Balor and Reigns
for the Intercontinental
IC title.
But either way, he's going to have to deal with the Miz.
Tables, ladders, and chairs. I mean, that would have been a perfect pay-per-view to have 2 factions just get all hardcore, but it's too late to try to build that so fast.
The Shield's going to reunite. The Shield is going to reunite at TLC. Mark my words. Shield is reuniting at TLC. If they really play this Mr. game right. Now for the Gallows and Anderson thing, which I do like, I like how you presented it. I like how you brought that in there. I feel like that would be something that they don't do until Survivor Series if they go in that route.
It could be.
That would make more sense. But
I really believe you can build it off like Finn, like you're supposed to be the guy.
Right.
You got hurt. You came back. They push you to the side to continue to push Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
And they've only had 2 matches one-on-one. Balor beat Reigns his first night on Raw.
Yep.
And then Reigns beat him
back.
And they tied pretty much. So this would be the who's the better person at this
So
point.
you think would they really let Balor go heel?
I mean, he's already over as it is. And when the Bullet Club gets together, I think
it does.
It's going to be hard to decide, like, I go for the Shield or do I go for the club? Like, oh my God, we got 2 like the best factions in history. True.
Here's a plug for another 3-man faction, just because they don't have any other place to fit in, and I feel like they can fit based off of the story. I'm thinking of Bray Wyatt and when the Revival come back. Because Bray Wyatt can be like, make them part of the Wyatt family, kind of. What's that?
Maybe another Wyatt family, Bray Wyatt
with Braun,
Strowman again,
and what they gonna get? Luke Harper or Eric Rowan?
Elias.
Elias does look.
He look like he could fit in that. Like he just has the look like he could get dark and cynical like that.
Yeah.
I really could see
him. I do see Elias. I just don't think they're going to bring back down Braun Strowman.
They're not.
Yeah.
They're not going to put Bray over him. Or have them feud.
Now, they could. I think they would be able to do that. I think they should do that.
I made you, Braun. You're nothing without me. And just have them feud for a little while. Even though I feel like Braun
at the end of the day, Braun is...
it'll be a mind control thing.
Exactly.
That give Bray power over Braun. And Braun have to find a way to...
shake it off
and unleash that power on him. It's just a couple scenarios.
Man, WWE creative needs to hire us.
Yeah, I need to work for the WWE.
One of us.
Really do.
Yeah,
but
I want to wrestle though. I must admit I do want a championship. Like I gotta get a championship.
Walk out with the belt. They have some cool
You just gonna sneak out? I want to wrestle. I want
with the belt, top of the mic, and I'm done.
I will sell going through a table. I definitely would do it at least once. I'll take a couple of L's, but I want the championship.
But before you move, like I know you were saying about John Cena, a lot of people kind of look like he did say on Raw Talk after No Mercy, he's not retiring.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You know, he was just like I didn't like the way this rivalry between him and Reigns was so personal. Then at the end of it, he's like, I now respect Roman Reigns. You know, these past few weeks, you know, we were able to do some good things together. It's just kind of like it's like, okay, now that it's done, this is how I truly feel.
I mean, but it's
I was made to really go at him hard to try to bring something good out of him. I think Vince did kind of give John the liberty to kind of poke some buttons there. But
definitely.
All in all, we knew Reigns was going to win.
Right.
But John is not out, obviously.
Yeah.
They're not going to let him go out like that. Like I said, like you said, he's got to win that 17th before.
He's going to.
So I just feel like he's going to be gone for a while, and he'll be back around Royal Rumble time. And then I'm just anxious to kind of see how they're going to use him around that time frame.
Yeah. Okay. So next match, which was a weird segue before they went to the last main event, was Neville versus Enzo Amore for the Cruiserweight Championship. So
I gotta give it to you, bro. You hit it right on the head. You've been saying it.
Only reason
ever since we started these podcasts, the way you said it, like when they demoted, so to speak, Enzo to the Cruiserweight, you said it, you called it.
And I honestly, like I said it, I was like, that's the only way that they could have made him work. Like, if not, he would have just been another squash person.
He don't have the talent.
Right. He really doesn't have a lot of skill set.
So
no, not at all.
You gotta make him look like a Guerrero type.
And the one, like I said, like we were talking about earlier, the way I knew it was coming was like right before they showed that match, they did like a back in the day pay-per-view of No Mercy, and they showed Eddie Guerrero fighting Batista. Even though it was, you know, Eddie Guerrero losing to Batista, they put that emphasis on the character that Enzo is now portraying, which is now the cheat to win, lie, cheat and steal kind of personality. And Enzo is already a boisterous character. You know, he likes to brag on what he does, the money and all this stuff. Pretty much all they're missing for him to be a total reincarnation of Eddie Guerrero is him doing
the in-ring talent as Guerrero.
Oh, that's true. Definitely that. But the frog splash and him coming out in the drop top car. That's it. And he'll pretty much be the recreated Eddie Guerrero minus the total in-ring capabilities. But as far as the match itself went, it looked like, you know, Neville should have dominated this match.
He toyed with him.
Yeah, he really did.
I blame Neville for that, because go ahead and put him away.
Yeah, Neville wanted to embarrass.
On your level.
Yeah.
He's not.
And Neville kind of came in with the intensity of like, I want to show you how worthless you really are in comparison. Yeah, now his intentions was definitely to embarrass him, but then he decided to fake his big 450 and come down one just for the sake of the fans cheering for it.
He does do that a lot to the fans. He'll toy with the fans like y'all don't deserve this,
right?
Like,
so, but then he did it and he missed. And then Enzo did do one good move that I like when he did the flying DDT, when he jumped off the top rope and then I was like, okay, that
Neville sold it well too.
Oh, definitely. Neville's really good at selling any kind of hits, really. And then when Enzo went out, took the title, brought it in, and the ref had to talk him down to giving him the championship. And so when the ref went to put it back up, Enzo decided to just blatantly low blow him. And he didn't even do a move. He literally. I
thought he would have low blowed him to. Most people, when they do a low blow, they do a move.
Yeah, like some kind of DDT. Yeah, he just rolled him up and took the win from that. Like you can. That shows. It kind of
made it seem more like, dog, you really took the easy way out.
I guess
it was kind of similar to what AJ Styles did when he first won the championship.
Yeah,
remember he low blow Ambrose.
Yeah, but I mean, he at least hit his finisher on him. I thought. At least I think I'm not. I can't remember.
I know he kicked Ambrose.
Yeah, he definitely kicked him.
So, but I thought he could have finished it with a move.
Yeah.
I don't even. What is Enzo's finisher? Does he have one?
I have no idea. Which I think that just shows that they don't really have many ideas with Enzo. They just are really selling the storyline because he is a good talker. So his promo makes it good, and he sells merchandise. Like, you know, you can see a lot of people in the crowd have the certified G shirts. The kids got the little Enzo hair with the headband. So, I mean, I guess that's why they have to keep it relevant, because at the end of the day, whether, like we know how we talked about in recent podcasts about the backstage heat, and, you know, that's why he went demoted from being at the tag team top with Big Cass back to cruiserweight division. You know, he's selling merchandise. People like his mic skills, and he's selling a whole bunch of WWE gear. Yeah, if you take him away, you're gonna mess up a good bit of profit that they're getting off of him, regardless on how much they may not like him. So, but
I believe he's using that to his advantage too.
Definitely,
That's probably why he feels like he can say what he wants to say or get people backstage. Because, like, hey, I'm making this company money. I may not be making it in the way you're making it,
right,
by your in-ring talent or being this big superstar. But hey, just my gimmick alone is making me bang.
Which as much as we talk about how much they're disusing Bayley, they can't really get rid of her either, because of her merchandise is really
huge too. Yeah,
it's really. I mean, Alexa Bliss. I mean, Sasha Banks. I mean, she's got a good bit of gear now, but really the top tier money for women, I think, on Raw and SmackDown is Bayley, is with all her stuff. So
maybe the Glow Girl.
Oh, Naomi, my girl Naomi. Yeah. You got to feel the glow, man.
I want to watch Power Rangers. I could watch the Power Rangers.
Yeah.
I don't want to see it.
I love Power Rangers though, man. Come on, man.
Wow.
I'm a man. Bring it to the floor. Okay. All right. So
I mean, you about worse as the guy with the Bailey.
With the Bailey.
Like, literally.
Look, I really do like hearing the in-ring music. It's like, I really like all of them. If I could, I would change all my ringtones to just a whole bunch of WWE theme music. I already said if I do it, it's going to be between now Bobby Roode, but it was going to be Shinsuke Nakamura, and Sami Zayn's.
Sami Zayn's on okay. I like Nakamura, Roode. Finn Balor's got a nice theme.
Yeah.
Seth is okay. I like the burn it down portion to his song.
Yeah, I do like that.
I believe his song needs words to it, like lyrics.
Talking about Seth?
Yeah, I think you should have somebody.
You know what I noticed? You don't really hear that many people with like real words right now.
No,
like,
it's just music.
Yeah,
now.
but I mean, I think the most iconic people. Well, no, I can't say that, because not a lot of people really had it. I mean, The Rock just had a few words,
and then he went to just guitar only.
Right, but Triple H's was awesome.
Yeah, Motorhead was.
And then Evolution is
one of my all-time favorites. I still listen to that
really
to this day.
Yeah, that in-ring music now.
That's like when that song hit, you know somebody finna get beat up.
Oh yeah, like those were really the top tier people when you saw Evolution.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right, so getting out of that, Enzo did, like I said, use the low blow and roll up for the W. Enzo is now the new Cruiserweight Championship. And now we are at the main event. The main event, I guess, because they argue that Roman Reigns and John Cena was one, which D. Moody is not a fan of, which he already showed his displeasure.
Until the match happened.
To the match. So the match we're talking about is the Universal Championship, which is between the champion Brock Lesnar versus Braun Strowman. And despite my colleague, I like this match. I didn't have it as my top 3 matches, but I did like this match just because it was a power match. It was what it was supposed to be, a power match. People trying to do moves on each other. They're showing that they're too strong for each other. And then finally weighing in on each other once time gets by, and I can start hitting you with more moves. Braun Strowman's dominance is starting to wear out because we're starting to remember who Brock Lesnar is, because Paul Heyman sold on how much stronger Braun Strowman is, and he sold on.
I can't look at you in this face. You shouldn't have to try this hard to sell me on this match. The match should have sold itself.
It did.
The way they built.
I just need you to understand the perspective. Like, it was a story within itself, because even before, like, during the kickoff show, which I did catch that part, they tried to interview Paul Heyman and Brock Lesnar